Every job has a journey. Stonify brings structure and clarity, simplifying workflows, increasing productivity, and linking every stage from lead to installation. Let's see how it all comes together. Hi, I'm Alex, your Stonify assistant. Today, I'll show you how projects flow inside Stonify, making it easier than ever to manage quotes, track progress, and deliver jobs on time. Let's start by going to the Projects tab on the left menu. Here, you'll see all in-progress projects with the project's name, billing name, on-site address, and project stages. To create a project, click on Create Project. Then, select your billing information. If the system already has customer information, it will fill in the rest for you. Next, enter the on-site information. Click New Contact. Enter the customer's name, phone number, and address. Google Maps integration helps you find the address automatically. Now, give your project a name, choose the project type, and create the project. After entering the contact information, we move to the quote. Click Create. You'll see printed notes that will go into the quote. Any internal notes for this contract will be here to help your sales team. Next, create a room by clicking Add Package. Choose the package. If you want to change the package name, you can do it here. Now, pick your material. The pricing will calculate automatically if the product and service selling prices are entered in the system. Enter the material's square footage. Stonify will warn you if there's a possible issue with inventory. If you're running low, it will alert you so your sales team knows if they need to order more. If the customer wants more options, you can add those options here. Stonify will show the price difference. For example, Blanco City Silestone is $25 more than Black Pearl. If you need more options, just click on this and keep adding options. Next, we select the edge, add the linear feet, pick the sink, and choose the stove type. We also decide if any removals are needed for this example. When everything is done, save it. Our quote is now ready, and you can see the total. If you need to add more rooms, click Add Package and keep adding more rooms. When our team is ready to send the quote, we click Generate Document to open the quote in a new tab. We select the template and then click Generate Document. Once we click, the quote opens in a new tab. Here, we review the quote, customer details, notes, and see the selected products, services, and disclaimers. We go back to the quote and send it by email easily, without needing to download or upload anything. Everything stays inside Stonify. We click Quote, enter the recipient's details, and the pre-built HTML fills in for us. We just click Send Email to deliver it to the customer. The quote is saved automatically in our files and documents once the customer confirms verbally. After confirmation, we can convert quote to a deal. In the deal, we can see all the products and services we agreed on during quoting. Now we need to allocate material. Our task is to allocate 45 square feet. Since we have 161 square feet available, we have enough material. Let's allocate it. We click on Allocate, then choose a slab. We can also view and allocate remnants if needed. Now we have allocated 73 square feet. Next, we need to formalize the agreement by sending the contract to the customer. We click on Issue Sales Order. We check the contract. All contract information is customizable and can be arranged as needed. The contract lists all agreed products and services, including slab number and details. This information is optional and can be hidden. Here, we see the company representative's signature and a space for the customer's signature. Once the customer signs and submits the document, Stonify records the date and time of the signature. After the document is signed, our sales order 47 turns green, showing it has been submitted. The file is automatically uploaded. In the Files and Documents section, we can view the submission date and time. Now we are ready to schedule our tasks and activities. We click Add, choose Workflow, select the room, and click Add Workflow. Each workflow has different tasks and can be customized. Let's start by assigning a templating task in this example. We select this option, choose a start date and time, and set the duration. If the templater finishes the task and leaves a note saying, square feet increased by 5, the sales team needs to update the square feet. We click the Edit button and add 5 to the square feet. When we increase the square feet, the Issue Change Order button turns on. All changes are also recorded in the changelog. We click Issue Change Order. We can see the original pricing and the new pricing. We pick a template for this process. Here, we use the standard change order to show the pricing. We check how it looks. The change order shows the updates made. The square footage increased by 5 square feet. The unit price stays the same. The total increase is $250. Since we included tax, it went up by 15, plus the $250. The total change is $265, and this is the new total. After the change, the customer signs the change order and submits it. The change order is now saved in the files and documents. Once we capture the change order and the project is ready for fabrication, we mark the deal as completed. This action locks the order, so no further changes can be made. We can give this permission to anyone or keep it limited to supervisors or managers. If a salesperson needs to make a change, they must check with these authorized team members to unlock the order. This helps us make sure no changes are made once the job is scheduled for fabrication. Let's look at the overview. The overview displays the 4 main project stages: quotes, deal, fabrication, and logistics. Just below, we see the package or room, the kitchen package, and key milestones such as templating, CAD, cutting, polishing, logistics, and the project total. As we scroll down, we find the contact information, the sales team if it is linked to a lead, and some notes. When we need to create a purchase request for special order material, we do this in Project. Go to the Special Orders tab and select Create Special Order. Here, we choose the products that need a purchase request. This screen shows only the products included in the deal, which helps us avoid ordering the wrong materials. The request then appears in our Purchase Request view. So our purchasing team can create a purchase order and order the material. Let's see how we can invoice a project. It's simple. We go to the project, select Finances, and choose to issue an invoice. If payment has already been received, before issuing the invoice, we click Receive Payment. This will fill in all the needed fields for us, and then we just click Submit. After the payment is received, we can issue the invoice. This will fill in the recipient, issuer, dates, and show all the agreed products and services. Then we just click Issue Invoice. The payment will be automatically applied to the balance. This invoice can be shown and sent to the customer using Stonify. To share this with a customer, we just need to click on the 3 dots. We select the recipient under Send Recipient, attach the document as a PDF, and then click Send. Let's look at our calendars. Since we've scheduled templating and installation tasks, they should appear there. Click on Calendars. Now, let's open the installation calendar by assignee. In the columns, we see the days of the week from Monday to Sunday, and in the rows, we see the resources: Installer 1, Installer 2, and Installer 3. On Monday 29th, we see that 549 square feet are scheduled for completion, with a soft limit of 1,200 square feet for the day. The schedule for Tuesday is 626 square feet, Wednesday is 455, Thursday is 491, and there are no jobs scheduled for Friday. On the left side of the menu, we see that Installer 1 is scheduled to complete 972 square feet for the week. On Monday 29th, Installer 1 has 215 square feet scheduled for completion, and on Tuesday 30th, 295 square feet are scheduled. Installer 1's soft limit is set at 300 square feet. In this installation calendar, we can filter by task status. For instance, if we want to see what's in progress, we can apply the filter, and it will only show us the jobs that are currently in progress. This view only affects our screen, and not those of other users. We can also apply other filters, such as to show certain salesperson's installation tasks. Let's visualize our installers on the map. When we click on these three dots, we open the route planner, which opens a new tab. On the left side, we see our installers and their stops. Minimizing gives us the summary of number of stops and the square footage scheduled for the day for each installer. For more details, we can expand this. This shows us the starting point, the distance and time to the first stop, and the starting time for the project. When we click on one of these projects, we see the scope of work for our project on the right side, including project info, billing, on-site details, and team. If we need to reassign this job to another installer, we just click on it and assign it to someone else. The Route Planner is a powerful tool that helps us reduce mileage and time spent on the road for installers, making our team more efficient.